Who's your dead set, Jay, for Mauritius to close the opening swing?
My dead set this week is none other than Eugenio Chacarra.
Original. Jumping on the bandwagon after a decent week last week.
I don't think so. I think we've been fans of him on this pod for some time now. And I think he's got the minerals to that word has become a here we go pod word.
Minerals.
Minerals. Yeah.
Better than
I think
swearing.
he's unpredictable. He's an aggressive scorer. I think he thrives in weaker fields and he racks up birdies, which is massive for this game. So
I like it, lad.
they were my thoughts before coming into this week. It's such a weak field, though, isn't it? 12 million.
It
12
is.
million?
$1.2 million prize pool. Pesh. Absolute pesh. Right, we'll get straight into it then. Alfred Dunhill links and I can't say Dunhill without saying links afterwards.
Yeah,
I just love it.
Ingrained in the brain.
But unfortunately, it wasn't in Scotland last week. It was in South Africa, and it wasn't at Olympic Creek. It was Royal Johannesburg, where Dean Burmester hasn't taken part before.
It wasn't over 72 holes. It was over 54 holes.
Yeah, triple captain in golf. The mud, wasn't it?
Live golf in the mud, yeah. Live golf at its finest.
We couldn't foresee that, though. I mean, I didn't check the weather forecast, but you can't. Let's just leave it at that. And then one of the par fives as well. One of the scoring holes from my big hit at Dean Burmester. We're getting reduced to a par 3. Have you ever seen that?
Never in my entire life have I seen that. Well, I have a Hailstone Hall in the winter tees, but
exactly like it's something you'd see in Britain, Mud Island.
Yeah. Not like Winter League. I remember Winter League. We used to have a few of them where the green would be in the middle of the fairway, and you'd be like, "What's going on here?" And this hole would be cut out of the fairway, and you'd be like, "Oh God!" But no, not on tour at all.
Yeah, never seen that. Yeah, so that was disappointing. You triple captain, you open to get 4 rounds out of it, and 4 rounds triple. We got 3. It didn't help me one bit. I've just got the leaderboard up on screen there for the Alfred Dunhill. Jayden Schaper took it.
Yeah. What a 3-wood out the bunker though.
What a 3-wood out the bunker, yeah. Yeah,
it was incredible, wasn't it?
Absolutely
incredible. Even Norris was giving it large, wasn't he, over the other side? Like, how can you compete with that?
He was like, is it Meryl Streep, that gif, standing up at the Oscars?
Yeah. Giving it all that, yeah.
But
to be fair,
sportsmanship.
Oh, yeah, but Schaper was the momentum player going into the playoff, wasn't he? And yeah, for all of our, I think we picked really well this week, fantasy wise. I think obviously we'll discuss it more on the pod. I mean, discussed it. Okay, we discussed it well last week. Obviously you went rogue and picked your own players, didn't you? But I think everyone who we talked about did well.
You talk about momentum there. I mean, Sean Norris has shot an 8 under Sunday. Like he was ridiculous. Honestly, it was watching it live. It was just absolutely dialed in. He was a man possessed. He was brilliant.
He's class, isn't he? He is class, Sean Norris.
Felt a bit bad that he didn't manage to get it over the line, but like you say, Schaper had momentum because he was still fresh. Norris, I was sitting there watching it, and the camera kept panning to Norris sat in the clubhouse. Thinking, why aren't you warming up? This is Scotty or like you Bryson. You see them on the range straight away, don't you? If there's a potential playoff, but he sat there for a good hour at least, I think, and then just done a few stretches, and I was like, not sure that's the best prep. Whereas Schaper, he was fresh. He had a good solid back 9 as well. It seemed to stall around the turn. Had a bogey on 9. We wondering if he was going to get it going, and had a good back 9 to get himself.
Still a few shots behind on the 16th, wasn't he? And he came good to get in the playoff. And you just think when someone does that and plays really well there, you think, oh, he's got to do it there. Momentum's with him. Norris, maybe too much time in between, too much thoughts going on in his head. He's not a serial winner on tour, although he's won loads a few times, hasn't he? He's not like one of the big names. Even though we've talked about him a lot, but he showed it there, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I think he's absolute. What we talk about regularly is these South Africans turn up for this opening swing, these South African events this time of year. You generally sort of will probably see him fade, I reckon, as the season goes on. Hopefully it doesn't, keeps contending, but my thinking is that it probably the other side of Christmas we'll talk less and less about Norris. I don't think the
Yeah.
same will be said for Schaper though. I think he's on the up, young kid who's coming to a bit
He
of
had his
form.
rookie season,
and
didn't he, last season?
yeah, gradually got better and has knocked on the door the last few weeks and got it over the line this week. He was probably kicking himself he didn't get it done in regulation despite birding 16 and 17. The par and the par 5 last after eagling it on day 1 and birding it on day 2 probably would have felt like a bit of a missed chance. But yeah, that shot out the bunker, fair play. That's a pressure shot, and he stepped up. Fair play to him.
I know. But
You
we
want
will
this?
discuss this more on the pod, won't we?
Yeah, let's get into our picks then. I've got up on screen your team for this coming week at the Mauritius.
Yeah.
Whiz through it, lad.
So I've gone with John Parry due to, although he won this event last year, it was at a different course, so don't be fooled by that. But we talk about horses for courses a lot on the pod, don't we? And he is probably one of the strongest in the field, give or take a few, maybe Ryan Gerard, but I don't believe Ryan Gerard is set up for this course. It's a windy course and it's quite coastal, so it's a tough one, and any good wind player or anyone from the UK really will play well here. Then we've got Chacarra. Chacarra's been in mad form recently, but he's unpredictable. He scores, he makes loads of birdies. So I thought, definitely in my team this week. Schaper, hopefully, the hangover theory does not come into play, but I just believe his confidence is going to be so high. He's obviously one of the top players in this field as well, and can't see him doing badly. He's also got a coastal and wind background. He's attacking. Obviously, you've seen his 3-wood out the bunker, didn't you? It was just brilliant. And he's also highly owned, so you don't want to be one of them people who don't pick him. And then he goes and does a madness, and you haven't got him. Then Mr. Dylan Naidu. Remember picking him for these sort of events last season. He's a coastal player. And one of them players who I thought may just do something. We've talked about these South African players, haven't we, for the past 2 weeks or so. I can't see Dylan Naidu doing anything really going further on in the season, so I'm going to get him in there this week. On the bench,
John Parry pipped him in the Mauritius last year, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's got that form. I know it's a different course and that, but these players seem to do well early on in the season. Get your picks in, get them in, and then you've got Richard Sterney, who I think he finished top 10 in this last season. Obviously, different course, as we said. Same with Christo Lamprecht. I think he was 3rd or 4th this time last season. He's not a DP World Tour member. He's only got 3 picks, so I'm going to get him in now. And probably won't pick him
Lamprecht
again
was tied with Naidu, tied for 2nd.
Was he? Yeah.
Parry pipped
I
them
remember
both.
him last season. Did you?
No, Parry pipped them both.
I picked them both up. I big knob.
And who's captain? Parry.
Captain, got to be Parry for me, to be fair. Schaper nearly captain, but the hangover theory is a worry for me. And yeah, that's the one thing stopping me from captaining him. And Parry played well last week as well, so he's in form.
Right, got my team up. You can just about see at the top there. I'm in 4,495th overall. Just disappointing. Couple of similar faces. John Parry is in my starting lineup. Christo Lamprecht is in my starting lineup. Jayden Schaper is on my bench. Reason being, as you mentioned it there, the hangover theory. The luxury we've got this year is seeing whether they're hungover or not.
Yeah.
If he plays well Thursday, I might lash him in.
Yeah.
And
that's a great shout.
So I put him on my bench. I've got Ryan Gerard in there because he's currently, I think, I've got it in front of me, 57th in the world.
Yeah.
And the top 50 at the end of the calendar year go into the Masters.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a tie.
He wants to do well.
I think it's 2-way tie for 4th. We'll get him in. So I've got him in my starting lineup because I think he's not just turning up for the sake of it. He's certainly not turning up for the money with the small prize pot we've got.
Wonder why he's turning up.
Well, that's that. I think he wants to get into the Masters. So I think he's here to win. And he's the highest world ranked player in the field as well.
Yep.
So I've gone on that more than thinking about course strategy and stuff. I picked Lamprecht because it's he's a bomber. He's one of the biggest hitters in the world of golf, and the fairways are quite wide. Now whether I don't envisage him winning, but he might well be able to throw in a couple of eagles and a few birdies along with the bogeys when he hits his errant drives.
If he gets downwind a few holes, then he's right on the green, isn't he?
And there's five par fives, a couple of drivable par fours.
Yeah.
So he could potentially bring it to his knees
with his length. But the thing is, though, you might see a few par fives being turned into par threes. It might be a feature for this year's DP World Tour. You never know.
The weather forecast, the wind is going to get up and it's going to ease on the weekend. But touch wood, we've only got a little bit of rain forecast. It's going to be soft. I think it's going to rain this week ahead of the golf, but I don't think it's going to affect it like we saw last week. My other one, who is my captain at the minute, is Dan Brown. And I think I captained him in this last year, and he missed the cut. But he ticks all the boxes for approach play. Short game. This course will suit him in that respect. He's a good link player. So I think he's my captain as it stands. And then my other bench player is Marcus Kinnels. Absolute outsider, curveball. No one will be talking about him this week, but you don't hear about him for weeks and months on end, and then a links event comes along and he shows up. He's just a links player, just loves it. Yeah. And this is link style, so I've just got him on my bench, see how he gets on for the first day or two, and then throw him on.
Is that no Parry in your team then, or was he your first one?
John Parry's he's a lock. Yeah, sorry. He's a lock. He's touring me captain. Yeah, a bit risky not captaining him, I think, because my strategy last year a lot of the time was high ownership captaincy and go safe early. I've gone a bit rogue this season so far, and I'm going a bit rogue again with Brown, but he's quite highly owned as well.
Yeah, he is. He's near the top there. What do you think of Angel Iora? He was one of the players I was toying with.
He's been in and out of my team. Yeah. Ticks a lot of boxes. He's quite short price this week as well. I think he's going to play well.
I just think win player. He's from bloody Spain, isn't he? Not like you deluge in wind, are you?
Yeah, no.
That was my only reason he's out of my team. It was him and Oliver Lindell who was getting a sort of a look in. But I think I'm stuck on this team now. I'm not going to move it. Might obviously change bench and all that, but no.
I like Lindell, but he's going to be a solid DP Tour player throughout the year, and I think we're going to lead him later. I'm happy to hang on to him. I'm going to be using him a lot.
Yeah.
Any 0% owned? Any mega differentials? I've gone with Kinnell there. I think he's 0% owned at the minute. Sorry to catch you off guard.
I think Sterney. I think Sterney isn't very owned, but he always seems to show up, doesn't he? When you need him to.
4%
owned. 4% owned. 0% owned.
Just while you're having a little bit of digging at your 0% owned.
Yeah.
I noticed the other day that my bench players weren't showing up with a red dot, and then I checked the rules, and lo and behold, they've changed it mid-season, 100%. And then I went back and checked the first event, which at the Australian PGA Tour, and my bench players who I didn't use got a red dot against them, and they've now changed it. So if you don't use that player, they don't count as a use. Whereas the first event of the season, you got used even if you didn't bring them in. So they've changed that this week. No, I think it was in effect last week actually. But that's a change that they have absolutely not communicated along with.
You never communicated
anything else.
No. It's absolutely appalling. I don't know where to start with the DP World Tour game this season. We were talking before. I think there's so many different things they could bring in and make it so much better. A little message board just to have a little banter with your team. No one knows each other. Everyone could get to know each other a bit better. I know it'd probably be rife with marketing jargon and stuff. But I mean, if you had a moderator such as the owner of the league, then I think that sorts it out, doesn't
it? Yeah, I agree massively. Yeah, a lot of people are just free to join the public leagues, and no idea they are, so that they could do with that being a feature. Did feed that back to them, but again, no change there. They've not done nothing.
You don't get any feedback from the fan engagement emails whatsoever. So if you're watching this DP World Tour, please respond to the fan engagement emails. It'd be lovely
desperate to try and help grow the game. Yeah,
that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So my pick, 0% own, is Henny du Plessis, another South African. He is. I've got nothing on him whatsoever. I've got no stats to look at whatsoever here.
Tell you what, then bang that in the email, lad.
Yeah, I think Henny du Plessis for me.
Oh, there goes the elf. No. Yeah, Henny du Plessis. Have a look out for the email. If you're not subscribed, sign up to the newsletter. Link will be in the description. And we'll
world ranking 623. Watch him win now this week.
Sounds great. Dion Germis House. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Dion Germis House is playing well on the Sunshine Tour and has got a good chance as well as another outsider for you. That'll wrap that up, lad. We'll do the main podcast coming tomorrow. We'll go into a bit more depth. Happy with that?
Just before we go, let's just recap the actual leaderboard. Just to tell people where they're at.
Trying to make this snappier, and missed out a key figure of the whole point while we're doing this. Right, let me just pull it up. I'm gonna whiz through this though.
Stripe show.
Yeah, you caught me off guard there, lad. Right, Stripe show. Top 11.
Absolutely flying.
Yeah, you're not too far outside it being on the screenshot, to be honest, lad. Down in what, 13th, 14th are you at the minute, something?
12th. 12th with Brewers T Baggers.
Oh, so he's just above you, so he's just off screen. Back 9 Sweats, Intent with Lever FC, who was with us last year, 2648.
Oh, nice. Nice to see you.
Top 3 at the moment is Chris Golf, 2736. I've got
Chris
this.
Golf.
2790. And leader is currently Johnny Gordon, Stripe Show, 2843 with a healthy lead as well. Got 53 points in front. So that's your leaderboard. Currently on course, if you signed up for the newsletter, to win the ShotScope V5 GPS Golf Watch. So yeah, make sure you signed up to the newsletter. If you're not, like the video, subscribe to the channel, as it says along the bottom there right now, and subscribe to the newsletter for our weekly fantasy focus offering. Join us for the main podcast. We'll have that up tomorrow. Good luck this week.
Good luck, guys. We will see you tomorrow on Here We Golf Podcast, episode 3, season 2.
Let's go.